Seeking English, S.A.T. Workbook, page 361, problem 1. This is not necessarily a difficult problem for you. It might be. If it's not, I'm going to try to squeeze a little more value out of it for you so that this video helps you not only with this problem and similar problems, but other problems that are related. Okay, what you're looking for, it says which of the following values is not a solution of the inequality? 5 minus 2x is equal or greater than 4 minus 3x. And so what you're trying to do here is you're trying to break the thing. You're not looking for a solution, you're looking for something that is not a solution. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how my algebra teacher would probably want me to do this. Okay, it turns out that the structure of this thing, if you simplify it, you're actually not gonna have to plug things in. You can basically just eyeball it and do a comparison. Then I'm going to show you a weird little trick with it that your algebra teacher might not want you to use. But if you're confident you can use it correctly on the test, then use it on the test. If you're not confident, don't. But I'm going to show it to you so you can decide on your own. You just got too much stuff, really. You've got x's on both sides, and you've got this other number on both sides. Remember, what you always want is hopefully one x all by itself, because one of these is going to be not x. Okay? And you want everything else on the other side. Here, just looking at these two numbers, how could I get to an x? Well, if I added 2x to this side, I would not get x over here. But if I added 3x here, I actually would get x over here. We're lucky the problem is set up this way. So this becomes 5 plus x, and this minus 3x goes away. From there, you don't want this. The x is almost by itself. You put everything else on the other side. 4 minus 5 becomes minus 1. That's a lot simpler. Now, if you just look at your answers, it's not even a matter of plugging them in, because there's nothing to reformulate or calculate. It's just a question of which of these numbers is this. Now, remember, if you're looking for something that breaks the equation, it's probably going to be on one end or the other. Numbers and answers are usually in some kind of an order here. Here it goes from what we call the smallest number, which is the largest negative number, to slightly larger number to 0 and to 1. And if you're plugging things in, I would suggest this order. Consider 0 and then 1 and then minus 1 and then minus 2. But in this case, you're just looking for anything that does not work here. So the first things you should look for are this one and this one. If you put in 1, is 1 equal or greater than minus 1? Yes, it is. Is minus 2 equal or greater than minus 1? It is not. We're not looking for absolute values. Now, that's the correct answer. You know, I'm always telling you, eliminate the wrong answers, don't look for the correct answer. If you find something that is definitely the correct answer, there's only going to be one correct answer. That eliminates the other answers, if you're sure. These two answers, you don't really have to check them. Okay? You may do that if you want to. What I wanted to show you, though, if you're still watching and you want to see something that's slightly different, we'll do it this way. 5 minus 2x. Going back to the beginning, because that's where we go. It's 4 minus 3x. The other way to do this is if you're looking for a non-solution to this, and it's an inequality here, what would be the complementary operator? Yeah, I think that's the term I should use. Complementary operator. Your algebra teacher probably has a better term. I'm not reshooting this video. Okay, there. If you put that in, now you're no longer looking for a non-solution, but you're looking for a solution. Really? Yeah. Well, let's check it out. Let's see what happens. Again, I'm going to move this. It's going to become right. That's gone, and then this is gone, and then this is gone. You're looking for an x that is smaller than minus 1. That's not. There. Same correct answer. Okay. There's only two things that can happen: solution or not solution. If it's too hard to look for a solution, look for a non-solution, and vice versa. But you need to remember that you did that. Okay. That's why I save this for the end. Okay. Don't use these tricks if you are not confident. Okay. But understanding them will help you understand not only problems of essentially this structure, but other problems that have related content. Okay, so it's not just a matter of, am I going to use that on the test? I want you to try to understand problems a little bit better. That's all.